And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Havana taking on Houston. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Nolan Ryan.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So digging in, Jackie Robinson.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4-sport.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Third, the second baseman,
Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Off balance feet. There's one. Save. He beats it. On the board first. It's 1-0. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
But he's back in time. Man at first, one away. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Ball one, no strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Adam Dunn. In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1
If
strike.
you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starter, Bob Feller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed. Next one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ball one there. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Ted Williams.
0-1's the count.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And that cost him a run as he scores easily. Aaron Judge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw over to Dunn. Judge out on the play. 2 down, base is empty. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Ryan back to work. Out to center. Cruz moving under it. And there's one down. So up next, Carlos Delgado.
The designated hitter, Carlos
Delgado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Hard hit, right side. throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And a swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
0-1's the count.
Sizemore under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. One down, base is empty.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Ball down.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. There's a swing and a drive, and that gets down into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second is Hayes. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Here's McCutchen. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. In the dirt, 2-1. De La Cruz whips it across, and McCutchen is out, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, now here is Grady Sizemore. That one fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And there's a foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Williams raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. First time up, he reached on a bunt single.
Robinson.
In the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill. Yeah.
Welcome to Capital Land Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Grizzlies taking on the Dragons. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Bob Feller. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Fastball in for a strike. And we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. That's a little bit low.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's Xander Bogaerts now. That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Ted Williams now at the plate. That one
Counts
way
1-0.
inside.
Ball.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a curve is down and in. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. 2 out, space is empty. Steer. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Inside, almost got him. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to...
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score. Relay to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So they're all loaded up. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Hard hit, base hit. The run comes in from second.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. McCutchen on the move. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
The swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Nolan Ryan.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
That one in triple digits. Ryan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Houston taking on Potomac. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts getting the start at second, just 21 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Outside low, ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound in this one, Jared Jones. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jason Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh down to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Next to hit, Kyle Stowers. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball.
That's a ball.
To the right side, Bogaerts throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Green back to work.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away. And now Cal Raleigh.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And another ball. Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swings through that one. 0-1. No score here in the second. And now the count is even.
Ball.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the second, and Jack Peterson stands in. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And misses inside. Fought off foul. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Peterson retired. And now here is Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Slice the other way and foul. And that skips in the dirt. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCutchen makes the grab for the second out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one the other way. Hayes zips it across. That's the third out. Back in Boston,
Leading
now Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman.
And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. In for a strike, 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one in triple digits. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here's a drive by McCutchen. Out to left. Well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And O'Neill is struck out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Ryan Dozier.
Ryan Dozier.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And a foul ball. Check swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No appeal. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Got it. 1 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
on the ground. Hayes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
1-0.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1-2 to count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Xander Bogaerts. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike two. Fourth inning underway, no score. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Caught in a rundown now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Way inside. Throw over to first. Bogaerts dives back. And that's too high. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike.
Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Check swing, and he went 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a ball.
Fastball is outside.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, out towards left center. Cruz makes the play, and there's one down. And Kyle Stowers.
The right field.
0 for 1 so far.
Stowers.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Two one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Piazza at the plate with two away. Swings through that one.
No balls. One strike.
To third. Hayes. Tosses across to first. Piazza out in the play. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Boston, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Green back to work. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Palmeiro, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Inside, just missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. That one at triple digits. 2 out, space is empty. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Two outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Jock Peterson. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Derek Jeter will hit next. Fly to right. his first time.
Jeter.
Inside. And that's ball one.
1-0.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. What a play, inning over. Back now at Fenway, all set for the top of the 6th. And now, O'Neal Cruz. High fly ball out towards left field. Dominguez ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup, Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Both 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one hammered center field. Makes the catch for the second out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Williams stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next offering is down low. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
99.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
1-1.
And that one way outside. 2-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. But he's back. That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score easily. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Runner takes off, swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Back here in Boston. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Inside, just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The other way, makes the grab, 2 down. At the plate, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1.
Westburg.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. The throw into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Mark Davis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Into the monster seats and gone. The 2-run shot. It's 2-1. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one hit the knees for a strike. And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing zone.
Here's McCutchen. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bogarts on the move. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Here's Jock Peterson.
Now coming into pinch hit, Justin Turner.
That's outside. Ball one. Base is empty.
Strike.
One. Away near the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher on. Now, Nolan Ryan.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Backed off the plate that time.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Williams makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
No, that's in.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That's inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. Hoffman back to work. Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip.
Hey,
not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The shortstop takes the ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favor. Oh, that got him on the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Bogarts swings through it for strike one. In the dirt, but kept close. Save!
No, he's in there.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. Hard hit to third. There's one.
He's out.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Stepping in, Ted Williams.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that's
That
off
missed. That's a
the
ball.
inside edge. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just as simple. Ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one well upstairs. And the count is 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air out to center. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here at Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz going back. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that bunted towards third. And that's a foul ball. Popped up and a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Williams sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1.
And ball one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. We go to the ninth. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Just missed.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the eighth inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. And strike 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. David Ortiz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one outside.
No, that's outside.
And now it's even 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.